U.S. President Donald Trump said on Monday, December 1st, that it appeared that Honduras is trying to change the results of their presidential election, alleging that the country's election commission prematurely stopped counting votes. If they do, there will be hell to pay. The people of Honduras voted in overwhelming numbers on November 30th, Trump said on his Truth Social platform. U.S. President Donald Trump on Friday made a major intervention into Honduran politics days before the country's presidential election, pardoning a convicted ex-leader and threatening to cut U.S. support if his preferred candidate loses. Trump said he will pardon ex-president Juan Orlando Hernandez, who was convicted last year in a U.S. court of drug trafficking charges and sentenced to 45 years in prison. Hernandez, who led the Central American nation from 2014 to 2022, was accused by U.S. prosecutors of facilitating the import of some 400 tons of cocaine into the United States. He was extradited to the United States just weeks after leaving office, when the current president, leftist Xiomara Castro, came to power. Trump's stunning announcement came in a social media post proclaiming support for Nasri Asfoura, the candidate of Hernandez's right-wing party in Honduras's presidential election on Sunday. The U.S. president had earlier endorsed Asfoura, but his latest comments went further, apparently conditioning future aid to Honduras on his victory. If he doesn't win, the United States will not be throwing good money after bad, because a wrong leader can only bring catastrophic results to a country, no matter which country it is, Trump said on his Truth Social platform. Trump had made a similar threat before Argentina's election last month.
I think the great victory in this election, President Milei, I think he is going to expand his coalition, and they have some big refinancings next year, but the Argentinian people have spoken. President Trump, that they know that the U.S. is their ally thanks to President Trump. We're behind them, and that they're going to be able to fix their fiscal and keep on the road. He's working against 100 years of bad policies, and he's going to break them thanks to the support for the United States.
And we're helping other South American countries also, as you know.
Will they need more support, or would you consider it if they need it?
They might. Yeah, we would consider it. I think they'll be a good shape.
Yeah, we think the market's going to do it from here. Now that he's gotten over this, as I always said, this was a bridge. We've bridged him. Thanks to President Trump's support, he did better than anyone ever expected. The Peronis said it wasn't a fair election because we were running against Donald Trump too. And now I think the market is going to take care of itself, and it's going to have a lot of confidence in his policies and the way forward.
The polls were very wrong on that election. I mean, the polls really got it wrong. That was an election they said was going to be lost, and not only was it won, but it was won by a lot. And maybe we did help. I hope we helped.